this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you can play a song called All About That Bass by Meghan Trainor. And it starts off with some really cool licks, actually kind of around some chords where you play the open A, and then we can kind of do 3rd fret to the 4th fret on the A string. It's kind of a hammer-on. So I'm kind of playing 3rd fret on the A and kind of getting the 3rd finger to kind of get the sound to carry to 4th fret. And then we go to 2nd on the D, and then 4th fret on the A. And then you kind of start that over again for the A lick. In the intro though, you may want to kind of just end it on another open A string. So kind of this go, 3, 4, hammer on, 2 on the D, 4 on the A, open A. And then we go to 2nd fret on the A, but then we do a hammer on from 4th to 5th fret on the A, and then 4th on the D, and then back to 5th on the A, and then back to 2nd fret on the A. So you got 2, 4, 5, 4, 5, 2, and then we got open E, and then that 3, 5 hammer on, or 3, 4 hammer on the low E string, so kind of 3rd on the low E, but then you want to kind of get the sound to carry to 4th fret, and then 2nd fret on the A, 4th on the low E string, and then back to open E, and then the open A, and then 3, 4, 2, 4, and then back to the open A. So it's kind of this cool little recurring bass line through the tune. Actually, it is really all about bass. So you have the O, 3, 4, 2, 4, O, 2, 4, 5, 4, 5, 2, open E, 3, 4, 2, 4, open E, open A, 3, 4, 2, 4, open A, to kind of kick things off. Or you could back that up with some chords. And it would kind of start on an A major chord. We'll talk about a couple options here. But normally you do this 1st finger on the D 2nd fret, 2nd finger on the G 2nd fret, and 3rd finger on the B string 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an A major chord and it sounds really happy. Now you may also dig on lifting off the 3rd finger, making that an A suspended 2nd, or adding in the pinky on the B string 3rd, for kind of an A suspended chord, and kind of say some things around that chord. Or if you're just starting out, you may want to use just the power chord of that, just kind of the open A and the D string together. Or you could even do that as 1st finger on the low E 5th, 3rd finger on the A string on the 7th fret. It's kind of an A5 kind of an idea, a powerful kind of an idea. Or if you dig on bar chords, you could do this as a 5th fret bar, 2nd finger on the G 6th fret, 3rd finger on the A7, pinky on the D7. So if you want to kind of work it a little bit higher up on the guitar, that might be an option too. And then from the A, then we'd be going to a B minor chord. And normally, we'll talk about a couple options here too, but normally you do this as 2nd fret bar, 2nd finger on the B 3rd fret, 3rd finger on the D 4th fret, and the pinky on the G 4th fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a B minor chord. It sounds really sad. Now you may also dig on lifting off the pinky, making that a B minor 7, or another way to play B minor 7 would be doing 1st finger on the A 2nd, 2nd finger on the G 2nd, 3rd finger on the high E 2nd, and I'll work in that for your B minor chord. Or you can use a B5 power chord by doing 1st finger on the A 2nd, 3rd finger on the D 4th fret. It's kind of working just that much if you want to make it really heavy through that. Or you can even take that A5 shape that we started out on the 5th fret on the low E and slide that over to 7-9 on the E and A for a B5. Or if you're digging on the bar chords, you can do this as a 7th fret bar, 3rd finger on the A on the 9th, pinky on the D 9th, it's kind of a B minor. Or you may dig on lifting off the pinky and making that a B minor 7, or adding in the pinky on the B10 for a B minor 7. There's a couple jazzy options there. And then from the B minor, we're going to go into an E major chord. And normally you do this 1st finger on the G 1st fret, 2nd finger on the A 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the D 2nd fret. If you strum all those together, that sounds an E major chord. It sounds really happy. Randomly around E, sometimes it can be kind of cool to add in the pinky on the G string on the 4th fret. Make that an E suspended chord and kind of say some things around that chord. Or you may dig on lifting off the 3rd finger and making that an E7 chord. Or adding in the pinky on the B string 3rd for a little bit more bite for an E7 chord. Or if you're digging on the power chord option, you could do the open E and the A string kind of together. Or you may want to do that up the neck, kind of 7th on the A, 9th fret on the D is an E5 power chord. Or if you want to jazz it up a little bit, you can make it an E9 by doing 1st finger on the D 6th, 2nd finger on the A7, 3rd finger of the G, B, and E. It's kind of a third finger bar over the three, G, B, and E. So that's kind of a weird one. Kind of E9 might be kind of a cool option too. And then from the E, we'd be going back to our A major. And there's a couple different strumming options you could actually work through that intro too. You could work just kind of an A down count on each of those chords. Kind of A, B minor, B5, B5, E5, or E major, A major, A. And on the intro even, you may want to kind of just work that as just big down hits too. A, da 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 da, ch, 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 B minor, da 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 da, ch, 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 E, da 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 da, ch, 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 A, da 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 da, ba da da da, and then we'd be going into our verse part. Now another option too, especially when you hit your verse right after that, the licks from the beginning start getting repeated. So you may want to kind of work around those licks, kind of the A lick, A, B minor, B minor, E, A, kind of repeating those lick ideas. Or one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, down, up. So we took the A and just tried that a lot. You go down, down, up, down, up, A, down, up, down, up, A, down, up, down, up. So we tried that through our progression. And the A, down, up, da, da, A, B minor, da, 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 B minor, E major, da, 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 E, A, da, 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 A. Or a cool variation of that can be a down, up, down, up, down, up. Kind of swing it a little bit more. Kind of down, up, down, A, down, up, down, B minor. With a song like this, I like to add bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, down, up, you're throwing a bass for the chord. So on the A, you have the A for the bass. Unless you're doing the bar, then you have Louis for the bass. On the B minor, you have the A for the bass. Unless you're doing the bar on the 7, you have Louis for the bass. On the E, you have Louis for the bass. So that might be kind of a cool thing too, is to kind of work a bass down, up, down, up through the progression too. Bass down, up, A. Add basses to that other pattern and make it a bass up, down, bass up, down, down, minor, bass up, down, minor, bass up, down, E, bass up, down, E, bass up, down, A, bass up, down, A, bass up, down. Or if you can get really, really excited about this song, which I got really excited about this song because I love the song. But what you could do is work a 16th note strum pattern. This can be really challenging, but kind of a cool thing to try. And what I mean by that is if you're tapping your foot of the beat, right now we're dividing that beat into two parts with our down, down, up, down, up. Kind of a 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide it into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns is a long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down. And what I mean by that is if you take the A and do it down for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you'd be doing on the first beat. Then on the second beat, you do a down on 1, down on 3, up on 4. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Then on the third beat, you do a up on 2, down on 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And on the last beat, you do a down, up, down, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So down, up, down, 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 down. So all together, yeah, down, 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 up, down, 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 down. It can be really challenging at tempo, but very cool too. So we try that through our chord progression. We have A, B minor. working off of bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, or bass, bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, or bass, bass, down, down, up, bass, down, up. So try it that way. You'd have A. Around these chords, that can be kind of cool to kind of add that into. So you want to kind of play around with that too. It's really all about those licks. That's the basics of how you can strum through All About That Bass by Meghan Trainor. So good luck!